Fans of the Horus Heresy, thank you very much for joining me for a weekly update video. So, before I get into the update, let's start off by just saying hello to all you new viewers and new subscribers. Many of you have joined in the last few weeks, or last week. So thank you very much for subscribing, and thank you also very much for all your views and interest. I really appreciate that. Your comments as well. I try to get to every comment with a reply. And yeah, I do appreciate the suggestions and the discussion that those get going as well. So yes, I hope you're enjoying the content. Right, so what have we got on offer this week? Right, well, I've got a busier week than I initially thought work-wise. So I'm going to be travelling on business for 3 days. So I've had to sort of trim it down accordingly. But I do still have some things that I think I'll be able to get out. And from the top, so I've got a couple of out of the pack reviews. The first one here, we've got the Jacaro Weaponsmith that I picked up at the New Year's Open Day. So that'll be a very quick little one, a little quick fun one. But yeah, I'll do it nonetheless. Then the next out of the pack review is going to be on Games Workshop anniversary models around Warhammer 40,000. So of course this year is the 30th anniversary of the release of the Rogue Trader Warhammer 40,000 rulebook, and I've got hold of copies of the two commemorative models that have been released over the last few years. So we've got the 25th anniversary figure, which is a fine cast model, and then we've also got the 2016 Imperial Space Marine plastic model. So I'm going to review those two together, and I'll also use that as a bit of an opportunity to reflect on the relative, the move from fine cast to plastic models as well. So that is out of the pack. I've got a model and rules review, and that is going to be on this fella here, the Primus Medicae. In Cataphractic Terminator armour. So this is the store-only model from between Christmas and the New Year. So that'll be a nice little guide to look at. Very good model that I really like that guy. Unique. Moving on next to probably the main meat of what I've got to try and get done this week, is a review of Horus Heresy Book 3 Extermination, this guy here. So continuing on with the series where I'm going to review all 6 of the currently available black books, I'll be looking at this third instalment in the Horus Heresy saga, which was a bit of a change of pace and focus in terms of the books, and in a good way as well. And my aim there is to get all 6 of those books reviewed by the first week in February, which is when I'm expecting book 7 to be released, and then obviously follow on with the review of Inferno, which is what everyone's going to be interested in. Right, things on the to-do list. So there's a couple of model reviews that have kind of got a bit stalled, which you'll have seen from my unboxing reviews. The first is the Domitar Battle Automata. The good thing there is hopefully my business travels is going to take me past Nottingham this week, so I should be able to get those parts swapped. In which case I'll be able to. I'm going to move on to do a time-lapse build on that guy. The next one is some of you will remember. I've been having some issues with my Triaros armoured conveyor. That's still on the go, so if I get that resolved to a completion, I will update you accordingly. I've got following on from a question around quality. I had the idea to do a bit of analysis around Forge World quality based on my own personal experience. And I've pulled all the data together, and I've found that I've got 120 or 119 Forge World kits that I've got the information available for. So I'm going to turn that into a sort of a personal view of what Forge World kit quality is like, in terms of what is the instance of problematic parts and what are the nature of those faults. So that's another one that I'm working on as well. And then finally, I'll be doing another tactics review, a tactics versus review. So we had the Castellax versus Contemptors, or Castellax versus Dreadnoughts last week. The next one is going to be called Rifleman All, and I'll leave it at that for now. So anyway, I hope there's something to get your interest there. Let me know what you think in the comments section. Thank you very much for listening. I will speak to you next time, and goodbye.